Francine and Corey are level 3 exhausted. Gabe is level 1 exhausted. Forrest, Dan, and Azaka are good to go. We are on to Gabe's day of random encounter. So the next day, the river is actually very smooth. It's nice to be back moving again. Gabe pre-rolled us the number 5, which means that there is no random encounter during the day. Therefore, Mr. Gabe, you can take the liberty of moving the token on the map 1 hex to the southeast. You guys, the afternoon session comes into play. The river starts heading into much denser jungle. Only a sliver of sun is apparent on the river ahead of you as you dip and swing your paddles. Being that Alcor and Green Gauge aren't feeling the greatest, they nap leisurely in the middle of the canoe while the rest of you guys paddle.
That was me removing my exhaustion. Sorry.
All good. It is.
Sorry. Go
ahead.
Do you mind repeating the exhaustion levels? Maybe it doesn't matter.
Alcor and Green Gauge are at 3, and Gabe is at 1. Everyone else is at 0.
Okay, that's good.
The sun starts to drop over the canopy. The shadows become longer, and you guys decide it's time to find a camp for the night. It is at this moment that Mr. O'Brien rolls a 14, which means no random encounter finds you. You stop to make camp as the river bends to the west. Mr. O'Brien, would you kindly move the token 1 space to the southwest?
Boom.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
You guys get hungry. You make up some nice food. You're chitting and chatting. Happy to be back on the river again. Cook some wonderful meals. Exchange some stories. Where am I here? The sounds of night come alive. And it's at this moment that, if you don't mind, Francine, I'll have you subtract your daily bread, water, and
we don't have any water.
We don't have any water.
No.
Okay.
We can get some water. I can use my spell to purify. I got 2 left.
All right, you're going to use your spell to purify 5 gallons of water?
Yeah. That's even more than 5 gallons, but it's 5 feet worth in a circle.
Oh, okay.
We try to...
Well,
5 feet sphere is what it says. But I can cast it as a 2nd level, but it's not a 2nd level spell.
So
we do have a pot.
Right. So your pot is about 1 gallon as well. So basically you can create a lot more than 5 gallons. You just don't have something to carry it in.
Okay.
So I'll allow you to carry 6 gallons of water now, because that's your vessels are full, which means everybody gets their full allotment of water for the day, clean water, and you have 1 gallon spare. So include that extra 1 gallon in your grocery list.
Okay.
So possibly finding something to carry water in would go a long way for you, especially with Corey creating all this water that you can't take advantage of. All right, and the party hits their tents for the night. I need 3 volunteers. If you guys want to set out watches, I need 3 volunteers for watches.
Chad will watch.
All
I
right.
can watch. I
Gage
got
is feeling really awful, so.
Chad 1, Talon 2,
hmm
and do we have a third? Azaka will take third watch. The role for the encounters in
Fred
the
will
night.
watch as well, by the way. We don't have to. If somebody is exhausted and they're watching, they shouldn't be.
Well,
That's
I
Gabe.
have
Yeah,
one.
Gabe has 1. So let's get Fred to watch instead of Talon because
I am fresh. I'm fresh.
Oh! I thought you were. Sorry.
Nope.
Okay.
I leveled up, so I'm good now.
Oh, that's it. That's right. That's
Okay.
right. Yep.
So our random encounter roll was not fruitful, so the night passes uneventfully. I'll
Okay.
start with Chad. You have a 20% chance to get rest and not gain a level of exhaustion. You can call high or low, sir, and go
Going
ahead.
high.
Oh,
All right. So Chad gains 1 level of exhaustion. Fred, high or low? You with Yep, you know
Favorite
you
strain.
have a new static bonus, right, Fred?
Yep.
Okay. For your jungle,
So it's
he
high.
is
High.
so guys, Dan is his landscape of choice is jungle, and because of that, I've given him an extra static 10% bonus to this roll for resting
Cool.
as the ranger. So Dan, you will have a 30% chance.
Yeah. And it's always high, so 70 plus.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. So Fred gains 1 level of exhaustion. Azaka is Azaka. We will then move to Gave. Gave has a 25% chance. Do you want high or low?
I'm gonna go high.
All right.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
All right. So Mr. Talon will move up to level 2 exhaustion. Go ahead and modify your character sheets as I say this,
Yep.
guys. So if the numbers are right, the next person to roll should be good. And I want that next person to be Francine. Green gauge. High or low?
High,
D20
high.
Oh, that's a
Oh, wait.
D20.
D20, you get to
Wait.
re-roll it.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's a D20.
I was
Lucky.
doing 2 things at once.
And you can't, in a D100 roll, you can't botch. Right?
I'm gonna go high.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah! There it is.
Yes,
I knew
yes,
the
yes.
stats would come.
Yay! Okay. So, am I level? What level of exhaustion am I?
0.
Should reset, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
I was
get
just
a
making
full
sure.
night's rest, and you finally
Yay.
sleep, and you wake up feeling energized. However, when coming out of the tent, you feel something weird, and begin to cough and gag.
Oh no.
Roll me a d6.
Okay.
You feel as though something is sapping your energy. You're not exactly sure what. May I please have a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Nice.
However, you manage to wash your face and shake the feeling off.
Yeah.
Well done, Green Gauge.
Okay.
We are on to the venerable Mr. Alcor.
Well, since she went high, I think I'm gonna go low. Let's hope the dice gods are with me. Damn, it was low, but not low enough.
So
All right.
close to.
Mr. Alcor increases to exhaustion level 4. You're still able to move. You're not incapacitated yet, but if something were to go down, you'd be in a tough spot.
Okay.
You guys have a little dialogue about whether you'd like to keep moving or
I think we
camp
have
again.
to, right?
Is it nighttime still?
It's,
Is it the middle of the night?
This is the following morning.
Oh,
We have to keep moving, don't
Yeah.
we?
let's
Isn't
keep
that what
going.
we determined at our last place, or wouldn't we still be resting?
Well, it's because I think we
You
attempted
don't
many
have to keep
times.
moving. Azaka got tired of staying around for 3 days.
We already moved 2 or 3 hexagons, right?
But, right. So, Green Gauge seems better, but Alcor's condition has worse. However, Alcor can still move, but he's not in a very good shape. If some type of combat or something bad were to happen, he'd be in a bad position.
I think we take a rest and let Alcor get better because we need him. He's got all that. He can purify our water and stuff like that for us, right?
Yep, you guys are welcome to do
I can
so.
look
However,
after the old man.
Azaka is growing impatient, and the longer you stay in the jungle, the more chance you have of running out of supplies. So it's up to you.
Green Gauge volunteers to guard Alcor if you guys decide to move on.
Well, old fella, what do you think? I think if I was in your condition, I'd want the choice to be mine. What do you think?
I think I need to rest. I'm not feeling too good. I don't know. Maybe I got bit by something, or I'm not feeling good.
Sleep in the canoe, old man.
Oh,
Time is fleeting us.
how the hell am I going to sleep in a moving canoe and I can barely sleep on still ground? I'm getting bit alive out here.
Can we do that, Pat? Can we have him like take no shifts paddling or whatever?
They have been taking no shifts paddling, but they're still moving, so they're still going to suffer their exhaustion.
Okay.
Chad offers his shoulder. You can rest your head here, young man.
It sounds like you guys want to keep going, so let's see how far I can make it.
Don't worry your pretty face.
It's not so pretty.
If you fall to the exhaustion, we'll take you to see the witch in Mbala. She'll keep good care of your bones.
I don't want to be indebted to some hag.
That's better than dying, old man. She can keep you alive.
Well, if you say so, I'll trust
Hey.
you, Zaka.
Well, why don't she figure out this death curse then? If she seems got the answers.
I don't know.
Probably ain't nobody paid the right price, I suspect. It's usually how them things work.
Never trust a witch, especially in these forests.
Fred Daniels spits in the water.
All right, so what's the plan here, guys? We moving or are we going?
That's
Moving.
it's on you, Corey.
Moving.
Yeah.
All right, we are moving.
Oh,
I have one
excuse me.
chance, and then my speed's left to 0, so.
You guys pack up your camp. You make a nice little bedding area for Alcor in the middle of the canoe. And you head downstream. Very quickly, the stream comes out into a marshy area. And the marshes have channels. It seems like whole levels of jungle are flooded. Mostly spots where boats and canoes could not go through. There are only small channels, and you're forced to take one of these small channels.
Okay.
the sounds of the forest change.
Are we coming from upstream or downstream? Like, are we going with the current?
You're going against the current.
Against the current. Okay, so if there
Yeah.
is a water shortage, it's up ahead.
You're
We're going upland, right?
Yeah.
um
Sounds of the
the sounds of the forest drastically change from less of like a jungle setting to more of a swamp setting.
Chad smacks that shit out of his arm. He said, "Did you see the size of that mosquito?"
Oh, that was huge.
And it's at this very moment that our friend Forrest rolls a d20 and
Right.
he rolls a 16.
Oh, sorry.
Previous numbers.
Yep.
Okay. Can everyone see the new map?
Yeah.
It's loading on my computer.
Perfect.
Now, what about my wild shapes? Do I get anything back for these like past 5 days?
You get nothing back.
Okay.
Come on,
All right.
please.
I just have to read this note quickly. It seems like a little game trail crosses this creek, this river channel here. You're all kind of looking around. It's been a pretty quiet expedition so far. The frogs in this area seem very loud, and you're not sure if there's some kind of breeding period that's taking place. And at this moment, I would like everybody to select your token and roll for initiative, please.
Where are
Initiative. Bam. That's a nat 20, by the way, Pat.
Nice.
the initiative?
Yep, roll for initiative.
What? 3 9s.
Just a reminder, Pat. Natural Explorer gives me the ability that you remain alert to danger even when you are engaged in other activities.
I understand.
Ignore. Sorry, ignore. Why did I? Can you change that back to 12? I don't know
Sure.
what happened, but I must have clicked something by accident.
All right, Mr. Daniels, would you like to exchange your initiative order with someone else?
No,
Okay.
I want to go first.
It's at this moment that the captivating frogs, they sound like an angelic choir of your ancestors. One time I had a really, really big mushroom trip and I listened to frogs at the houseboat and I literally thought my ancestors were singing to me. It was incredible.
Mushrooms.
It was
It may
incredible.
have been. You never know.
It's at this time that up ahead on the river, the ever-present Alcor and the sneaky rogue Green Gauge catch a glimpse of something moving on the shoreline. It appears that Azaka sees what it is too. Using your passive perception, you notice something that looks like this standing on the side of the river, holding the edge of a net that apparently has been strewn across the river. Let me find it for you here. Mm-hmm. I hate that. Layers. Go away. GM. Select. GM notes. Details. No, why can't I find this? Creatures. Sorry, guys. I should have pulled this up earlier.
It's all good.
There we go. Bio and info. Handout. It looks like this.
Oh, very cute.
Frog people.
I like that.
Poison.
Alcor, Green Gauge, and Azaka, the one that you can see on the side of the bank holding what appears to be a rope net, which you would assume goes across the river and under it, is the color of the green one.
Okay.
And how big is it?
You don't know because you don't
Can't see them.
Alternatively, what is your ranger thing that you just had there? You just told me about?
It's specifically natural explorer. You remain alert to danger even when you are engaged in other activity.
Okay, so I'll say that you see it as well. It is a small humanoid, so it's about the size. It's about 3 feet tall, a little over 3 feet tall.
Okay.
So how do I get that gone? Good, that's gone. Yeah, you guys are drifting about 15 feet down the river. You're moving. I mean, actually, you're not drifting because you're not going down. It's about you're paddling towards them. So we will start with you, Mr. Frid.
Hey, Zaka, what do you make of that? And I gesture towards it.
Grung.
Need to be worried or just float on?
It appears they are trying to ambush us. You want to trigger the trap, or should we pull off to the side?
Yeah, I think maybe we best fight them on our own terms if possible. Let's pull off. So I'll start guiding a canoe off to one side.
All right.
We're in a channel, so I assume it's not much. Like, it's not hard.
Everyone can have open dialogue here at this point.
Hey, young buck, check the book too. See what it says.
Are we moving to the side?
It seems that way there, Talon.
They're so tiny. We should just take them out before they get the drop on us.
He agreed.
Stealth.
Not
Take
for
them.
me.
They don't look too,
Like,
they don't look too angry.
Sorry, what's that, Talon? I couldn't hear you very well.
I don't know. They just don't look so. They don't look like they're like truly an enemy. They just look like they're watching us.
Zaka just said we were gonna get ambushed.
Yeah, it looks. Azaka's saying that they're
I didn't hear it.
probably some type of hunting party. They are called a grung. Grung for your book.
Okay.
They likely.
I'll wait until my turn.
They will likely ambush us. If we pull off here, we should be able to fight them on our own terms, or at least scare them away. If we continue
many do you
upriver, we will likely trigger that trap.
Do they have any special abilities?
So you
Check
guys,
the book, see what it says.
so you guys are gonna pull off to the side of the river and check the book.
No harm in asking Azaka either.
Oh yeah, sure. She'd know probably more than the book.
Maybe.
The book says they're small people. They have tree frog ancestry. They rely on poison quite heavily, which comes from themselves. They're known to be of any alignment. So they could be evil, they could be good, they could be neutral. Yeah, all of their attacks will be poisoned, and they are immune to poison. Most only speak a language of their own called Grung. They are amphibious. They can breathe air and water. Also, they've been known to jump at ridiculously high standards. They can jump upwards of 25 feet. Their skin is poisonous, so anyone that nuzzles into one of these things may become poisoned. They're also water dependent. If they don't get immersed in water for at least 1 hour every day, they suffer exhaustion. As for arms, they typically use small bladed weapons, be it in melee or at range. That's what the book says. It looks like this one thinks that he's very well camouflaged, and he's holding the side of a net, which it looks like. Imagine a rope that's underwater. He would try and pull this net up over you as you crossed it to either capsize you or capture you. You would think, using this plan, that he would not be alone. However, you do not see any other creatures up ahead on the river. Azaka says, drink something, do something, make yourselves, don't just stand around and talk as we point into the book. You'll give away our advantage.
Yeah, all right.
She starts going through one of her little satchels, looking for something. What to do, friend?
Are we pulled
You
off
say we
now?
need to-
Yeah, you guys are all pulled off. We're out of initiative order right now, and until you guys come up with a plan or someone wants to move aggressively.
Did we say we need to trip that net?
Likely, whoever trips that net's gonna get attacked and is gonna get poisoned of some sort. You know.
We could.
These-
Would we
ahead.
be able to trip the net from a distance to draw out the frogs?
Yeah, that's what I was.
It's
Magic.
not like a trap net. It's like this frog is holding on to the rope with the net attached.
Oh.
He's, as you cross it, he's likely trying to pull it up over you.
Oh, I-
Well, perhaps one of us tries to get the drop on him without being detected. We can make a scene, maybe trying to capture their attention to try to at least lure the eyes away while a
Ooh,
couple
I think
others
we
are in
do that.
position.
I have that. What do I have here? I do have something that can make a noise in a different direction.
Well, let's just start a fire. Start making camp here. Maybe they'll pay attention to that.
Why don't we just kill the frog from across us, and that should bring them out of hiding,
Yeah,
possibly.
that's a little bit more direct than I think we were after, but it works. I'm with you. I start
Also,
pulling out my bow.
remember that Alcor is in not a great shape. His hit point maximum is half.
We could also try trading with them and seeing if they could potentially
Ooh, that's a
take
good idea.
something and help
Make them
us seek
better.
refuge.
You speak their language there, pretty boy?
This face has many friends.
Yeah, I bet it does.
I still think it's will probably try to kill us, him and his friends. He has an ambush set up already.
Well, I think
They're
most things in the
opportunistic.
jungle are gonna be doing that.
Well, we could attempt to try. I can attempt to try to reason with them if you all want to be ready to pounce on the ambush. Let the hunters become the hunted.
If they
Fred-
are a hunting
Fred-
party, they likely seek food. What if we offer them some food in exchange
Agreed.
for passage or information?
We don't have a lot of food left.
Didn't we just get all that snake from the Jakuli?
We ate all the snake. We only
Oh.
have crackers left, really.
Okay.
Let me see how much we've got left. 37 units. So that's only 3 more days worth of food.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
3 days.
We have we also have 2 snake pelts. Perhaps this could be of value.
I think
Can
we'll
always
get
get
more
rid of
on the
one.
open market than what it'll be worth with these guys here. Look, I can do some extra foraging that'll help us out, and pick up double duty on that regard. But I think we deal with this head on. Alcor, you'll be all right, my friend, right? Yeah, that's a yes in his own words.
Cover the
Perhaps
old
if
man's head.
Green Gage tries to knock him in the ribs to wake him up.
The ribs. Damn.
Shadow.
Alcor,
Wake up, old man.
you're awake. Someone's just hit you in the ribs.
What
Morning to you.
How the hell am I gonna get a rest when you're jabbing me in the ribs?
Yeah, we're about
Do
to
you
come
want
into
to
some
turtle
violence
rest?
here, so you either need to be aware or, kind of lay low. One of your choice.
Don't go hide somewhere.
What's going on?
I kind of subtly nod over towards the frog and say, well, we got eyes on him before anything happened, but looks like we're right at the mouth of an ambush.
Do I see this frog?
Yes, you do. Yeah, you look over and clearly as day, you can see a little frogman perched on a log with like holding a rope.
What size?
Is the frogman?
Yeah.
He's small. He's
Small.
just over 3 feet.
Oh, he doesn't look too threatening. Why'd you wake me up for this?
Azaka said this was a bit dangerous, so figured we'd let you know.
Probably a lot of little frogs.
Well, why don't we offer our food just to lure them out, and perhaps we might be able to get a
Maybe
jump
there's
on
more
them.
hiding. Maybe there's more hiding.
There's
God
probably
damn.
more hiding.
All right, I'll get out and. Do we have a plan of action here?
Well, I just sort of let you know you're either going to be up doing stuff or you're going to lay low. I mean, it's kind of one or the other. We could try to keep you out of it as much as possible. You need all the rest you can get, fella.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out there, Dan. But I got the gist of it. I'll get out of the
Probably tired.
I'll get out of the canoe and I'm actually limping. Like my leg has seized up a little bit. Little
yes,
arthritis in the joints.
Your speed is halved, actually. So
my hit point. Oh yeah, my speed is half and my hit point maximum is half. So I'm moving a little slow, and I presume this is some roughage right here.
yeah. So if people are gonna start acting on their turns, we'll just jump to initiative order.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I thought that was my go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to pee. So we're gonna take our break a little early tonight. So let's come back for 8:15, and then we'll get into this. Okay?
All right.
8:15 and what? Sorry.
We'll come back, take a break now, come back at 8:15, and then we'll get into this.
Look about.
I'm just chilling.
All right, let's see if I can kill Corey O'Brien for the first time in fucking 5 years.
Oh, Pat,
What's up, brother?
just to give you a heads up, turns out I can have spells, and I did not have any prepared, so I'm preparing some spells as we speak.
Please do. Please do.
I can have up to 4, so I'm going to use Bless, Cure Wounds, Searing Smite, and I'll think of the 4th one.
All right, sounds good to me.
Yeah, my bad for overlooking that.
Nope, it's all right. You're learning and you're growing and all good. How's life in Colorado, man?
It's pretty good, man. It's weather's getting really nice. I'm gonna go to Portugal
Ooh.
here in the next like 2 months for a little 10-day vacation with the lady.
Awesome.
It'll be good. So life's treating me okay over here.
What's in Portugal?
My buddy's getting married,
Oh, nice.
so he's having a wedding out there, and we're gonna knock that out, and then we're just gonna hang out in Italy,
Oh, nice.
not Italy, Spain.
It's a great place, Portugal.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Where in Portugal are you going?
We're flying into Lisbon, and then Cascais is like this small town on the not too far, which is like a little ocean town where he's
Oh.
actually getting married.
Gotta bring that lady up here to Canada, man.
I know. Yeah, we've talked about it.
Yeah. Be welcomed with open arms.
I'll just get it done.
All right, I'm also going to prepare as my last one, detect poison and
Okay, I'm back,
disease,
Sounds great.
because that sounds relevant.
You definitely would have had these prepared going on your trek into the jungle. So
Yeah, cool.
as soon as the oh so handsome Mr. Daniels returns, we
I'm
will
back.
start. All right, Mr. Daniels, it's your turn. At this point, you guys, as long as you're in close proximity to each other, you can have unlimited dialogue. So we're not in a combat scenario yet.
All right, well,
If you make any fast moves, you might be.
all right, well, you just keep your head down there, Alcor. I'll keep an eye over you. You got my word on that. And I think maybe if Green Gauge, if you want to circle around, I'll keep my eye on you too, from right where I'm at. And or maybe I'll move in a little closer to that path there. I think Zaka, if you want to circle around with Green Gauge, you guys seem the quietest. Talon, if you want to hang back with me here, help me
Yep.
build this fire here. Wink, wink. We'll set up camp. And Chad, you got a preferred role in all this?
Oh, I'll stand guard, of course. Make
Alright,
sure
well,
that you guys aren't attacked.
Right.
Also, I forgot to do this because I'm an idiot, but here's your little buddy. See him?
Okay.
Oh, he's on that side. I thought
I'm
it was on
back.
the other side for some reason.
Now, Gage and Azaka, you guys want to cross the river or stay on our side of the river? Try to get the jump on them that way.
What
what do
is
you
the
think?
plan? Are we trying to engage them?
Yeah, I think.
I think we should try to take the frog out from a distance. Try to like.
If you
Yeah.
can do it discreetly.
Holy Jesus.
I mean, I can do that right now, or at
From
least
across,
try.
maybe crossing the river.
From 80 feet?
No,
Oh,
we'd have to get closer.
Well, perhaps
But
we
in
leave some
stealth.
food out, and as if we're preparing a meal, something that might pull them out.
Oh,
We
I
can
have
steal
the
that.
Eldritch Blast that gives 120 feet. I can do that from here.
We have
Yeah,
to
I
drop
don't-
him probably with a sneak attack.
Right.
The most damage.
All right. Well,
And see if, yeah.
I think, Unc, if you can get around to him, that's.
I was thinking you're the initiative order, so.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm happy to go too. Let's go.
Okay.
Where are you going,
Trying
Dan?
to get him in one shot.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to there. Do I feel like I've got a good shot on him now? Like,
Yeah, you
At
feel like you've got
55.
you had a good
Yeah.
shot on him from back where you were. You're like the long range sniper.
okay, well then I'm just gonna stay there. I'm like, well, if you
he-
want me to just put an arrow in him, I could probably end his miserable life right from here.
It's very clear that he's watching you guys like a hawk.
He's
Oh,
sort of
I-
looking right at us, so I think we got to have a distraction here by making camp, and then
I
somebody
feel
go out
like we
with
need
that.
to. Yeah, I feel like we need to. We must leave some food out or something and try to lower their
we're-
guard. They are ready to
Yeah.
ambush.
Fake building a fire between me and you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it there, Talon.
Yeah, yeah. I will. Oh, sorry, I'm not in order. Sorry.
Green Gauge, you see if you can get that shot off, and we'll work on making a what's it called? If I can get behind the brush here, maybe I can get my eye on them too, so that if you aren't able to get them, I can finish the job.
I'll be
Okay,
able
so
to find some cover.
So what I'm
I
hearing
will-
is you guys are gonna just make a distraction by starting to set up a little camp, and then Frid and Green Gauge are gonna take shots.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay, Talon, you mentioned you have range as well. Are you gonna be trying to take a shot too, or?
No, I'm gonna be doing the small sort of distraction.
All right.
The other two are doing the shots.
So Alcor, Chad, Azaka, and Talon, you guys start scurrying around. Frid and Green Gauge, do you guys want to put yourself to your vantage spots to make shots?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna just like anywhere that I feel like I could have my bow. Like if I can be like kind of in behind a bush and get my bow ready while they're doing their thing, without being seen too much. Because if he's looking right at us and I start pulling out my bow and aiming it directly at him, you know.
Yep. Lots of you know what? All of you guys can just put yourselves where you want to be. Go ahead and move your tokens freely. You're setting up a little camp or doing
I
whatever.
guess we're gonna be there because he's gonna. Oh, sorry. Fred, you're going back there?
Yeah.
So we're gonna move over, I guess. Sort of in this direction.
Easy shot. Behind cover there, just take a step out of cover and fucking blow his head off.
So he's looking at us over here, the little froggy guy, and then you can take your shot over there. And we have Green Gauge. Where's your Green Gauge? Oh, there he is. Across the room.
Yep. Thanks, Corman. Or whoever's drawing that. Sorry.
Not I.
You like my boats?
Thanks.
This one, they look a little
Add the visual.
glittery, but it's fine.
All right, so you guys get set up. Frid, your shot chance comes through, and it's now. Green Gauge, you can see Frid leveling his bow for his sniper shot, so you're shortly after. And then
Okay.
our surprise round will end. So go ahead, Mr. Daniels, and you can take your shot whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna take it with the -5.
Okay.
Can I say that I see that Fred is getting ready to take a shot, so I'm lighting a fire so the frog's looking at me, not Fred.
All right. Yeah, it's watching you guys intently.
Okay, so this is technically -5 from the roll. No hit.
Whoa.
All right. You guys all can hear as the twang of a bow string goes off. And you can see the arrow disappears well off into the canopy. No good.
Shit.
What was that? What was that?
Frid just hangs his head. Fuck.
Oh, man.
Come on, Green Gauge.
Green Gauge, you realize it's your time to shine.
No pressure, right?
Right, not at all.
He's gonna go into stealth mode first. Hopefully not horribly.
So you would have just stealthed while you got yourself set up from your vantage point. So yeah, that's a great stealth check.
Nice.
You're
Okay.
ready to shoot.
He gets out his short bow and please be decent.
And
A 15 will hit.
Yes.
Give me damage.
And this is a sneak attack, so
It is.
it's a 12.
Yeah, you hit it clearly in the chest,
Nice.
and what the heck? I hate the way that this works. Stupid fucking thing. Nope, wrong button. It drops off of the log that it's in and splashes into the riverbank, dropping the net.
Commit a murder.
Nice.
Free net.
Clearly twitching its final twitches before it expires. It's at that moment that, let me see here, the bushes explode.
Oh shit.
We know what's happening.
the bushes explode.
The bushes explode with movement. Sorry, I should have finished my sentence.
Boom!
Boom, boom, boom.
Green Gauge is just walking away from an explosion, like fuck yeah.
Slow motion.
And you can see more of these creatures pop out and come thrusting towards you. One there. One there. One there. One there. One there.
Jesus.
And a yellow colored one there.
Shit.
What's the yellow colored one?
Big dog.
Big dog.
Big frog.
The
Definitely different
grungs
dog. Could be like magic user or something.
then go to the token. I'm going to move
Picture
this
even
out of
looks
the way.
evil. Like the yellow one looks like it's vicious. The other ones look like they're like, that's like the first stage of Pokemon you get, and that's like the last stage of Pokemon.
Evolution.
Like Squirtle versus Blastoise.
The grungs were unprepared for your surprise attacks. However, the grung elite warrior was smarter than that. So we are now moving to initiative order, and everyone sees as Mr. Daniel's arrow sails harmlessly away, and then a smaller arrow comes out of the bush to the south of the river, taking out the grung. 5 more grung warriors explode from the bushes ahead of you in the river, and one yellow one appears to be issuing commands from behind. Mr. Daniels, it is your turn. We are now in combat, so your dialogues are to last 6 seconds. Go ahead, sir.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast the level 1 spell Hunter's Mark on this bad boy over here. Oh, I gotta change that 1 second. To this bad boy right here.
The yellow one?
Yes. And I cast it in the VVC.
Hunter's Mark is red.
Perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to use my action to cast arrow with my longbow.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Does
going
the Hunter's Mark do?
Hunter's Mark does. 1 sec here. Get here. Does that display in VVT? There you go.
Okay.
One
bonus attack.
bonus damage, yeah. So I'm going to attack him with my
Yeah.
bow and arrow, and I'm not going to use the thing that it's hard to hit or whatever. I'm just going to try to hit him. So I'm not going to use my sharpshooter.
Okay, go ahead and take a shot.
22.
That's likely gonna hit here. Yep, that'll hit.
And then damage will be 6 plus with the hunter's mark. It would be another 3, so 9 points of damage.
All right, you open a nice size gash in his arm. Anything else?
Don't let him get close to you. Do your best to keep your distance. And then that's my turn.
All right. He responds. He responds to you with his own short bow shot.
Oh, shit.
And he swings for a 7, which will miss.
With my bow out, my AC is 17. So, yes.
He then leaps 25 feet.
Rib fucking it, eh?
To
So
over
cool.
there.
Oh. I see
And
what
we
you're
move
doing.
to Green Gauge.
Green Gauge tries to hide into the foliage again and go into stealth.
Okay, you feel like you are very well stealthed and they have not noticed you. So you
Okay.
don't need to do that.
Okay. Sorry, I just like to say I'm going into stealth. 'Cause
Yep.
That's Green Gauge. He's gonna attack this dude over here.
Okay, so if you attack from your current stealth, you will have to re-stealth afterwards.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so let's do it in that order.
That's what
Take your shot. A 10 will miss.
Ooh. Nice try, nice try.
He stealths again.
Yep, you don't feel like you're as well stealth, but you duck down beneath some foliage. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. Stormfang. You guys see her head to the north. She goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gets up on this rock. 30, 35, 40, and she disappears into the brushes to the north.
It's got a lot of movement.
She dashes. We then move to Mr. Chad.
Chad puts his palm up in the air and kind of reaching toward the skies, and he says, "By the light of justice and the strength of my conviction, bless us, Timora." And he kind of reaches out and makes a fist, and Green Gauge, and Frid are now blessed.
Nice.
Okay, and what does bless do?
They get a D4 to their attack roll.
Or saves.
Bonus. Or saves.
Okay. So
And then-
you, Green Gauge, and Frid?
Yeah, the archers.
All right.
And
Good work. You
Chad
have your
is going-
movement and your bonus left.
Yeah, so Chad's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to stand right here. And he's going to start like beating his shield with his sword.
Like it. Mr. Chad.
Come at
Alcor.
me.
Where you going, you fool? Fred said to not get close to them. As he runs away, and he takes a little bit of inspiration from Chad's pointing at his god. And my lady, the moon, cast upon your light. And I'm gonna cast Moonbeam. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I think that was an actual attack. Yeah, that's negate that. It is this. So 120 feet. It's a 5-foot cylinder.
What are we casting?
Moonbeam.
Okay. And you have a spell slot for it?
Yeah, I have 2 level 2 spell slots. Oh,
All right.
did not mean to do that.
120 feet, 5-foot cylinder.
Yeah.
A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius. Okay.
Yep.
Putting it on him.
Yes. I'm trying to get that fucking line though. I don't know. There we go.
Each creature in it makes a con saving throw. Okay, Mr. Grung.
Yep. And 14's the save. And
And
half
he
damage,
passes.
which is still half damage.
Okay. Go ahead and give me the damage.
Oh, max damage.
Damn.
Look at that, dude.
Damn it.
10 points.
Yeah.
All right.
Five-foot radius, eh? Nice.
That Grung is hurting, but he is still up. The beam hits his skin, and he's.
Okay. Alright. I don't think I can move it this turn. I think I have to wait.
Okay. You may move at
Yeah.
half of your speed.
I'm 25, so I'll just move 10.
Okay.
So I move 10 feet backwards. And bonus, I'll do my best to stealth here.
Okay.
12.
You got it. Okay, 120 feet. So, are you still within 120 feet of
Yeah.
that dude?
75. I can do the whole map pretty much.
All right.
Within my view.
Got it.
Okay.
Mr. Who's next? Is it Gabe? I believe it's Talon is up.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see that yellow guy running out into the open
Yep.
field over there.
You saw him leap 25 feet forwards. He didn't even run. He just jumped.
I would like to attack him
All right. How will you attack him?
with this Eldritch Blast.
All right. What are the sounds that come out of your mouth when you cast Eldritch Blast?
Big roaring sound,
Let's hear it.
like a roar.
Perfect. All right. Give me your shot. A 17 will hit. Go ahead and give me your damage, sir.
I click on the red part, right?
Yep.
Seven.
7 damage. You hit him in the leg, and his leg kind of flops out to the side as your purple magic crackles off of him. He's still up. Yeah, Murloc.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do earlier, and I couldn't.
I thought you meant Morlock, and I'm like, are we talking about H.G. Wells?
No, the
Yeah.
World
I-
of Warcraft
wrong.
creatures.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
probably where the name.
All
came
right, Green. Talon, did you want to have a bonus action or a movement?
I'm going to be ready.
All right, so you're going to. Oh, you can't ready an action because you've already used your action to attack. But you can move, or you can do a skill check, or have a 6-second dialogue.
Ooh, I'll do a skill.
All right, what kind of check would you like to do? Like a stealth and hide, or
Yeah, I'll do the stealth and hide like everybody else.
all right.
And
So
that
I'm gonna put a little marker on everybody who's stealthed. Let's make it this one, sure. And your stealth. Give me that stealth roll, Talon.
Yep.
Got it. And Fred, were you stealthed?
No, I don't think I was. I mean, I guess I did like try to maneuver myself behind bushes. So if you'll allow me to take a stealth, I will. But I used my bonus action on the start on my first turn for Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so no stealth.
Yeah.
Green Gauge, what was your stealth check? Your latest one?
13.
All right. We're gonna see if we can see you.
Uh-oh.
The grungs. Two grungs can both see you. And two grungs will take a 25-foot leap, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And they will dash with secondary leaps. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Two grungs take two ginormous leaps right in your direction, Green Gauge. The other grungs who can clearly see Chad will move into combat via big leaps with Chad. 10, 15, 20, boop. 5, 10, 15, 20, boop. 5, 10, 15, 20, boop. 3 grungs into Chad. He wanted it, baby. He's got it. Standing leap, grapple. All right, so you've got 3 daggers onto Chad. Here we go. The first one hits an 11. What's your armor class?
19.
Swiping easily to the left of you. The second one comes in, piercing your flank for a 23.
Okay.
That will be 4 piercing damage and 6 poison damage.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, the airport, yeah.
The last one, coming for a forward slash across your beautiful face, hits a 15, which will miss.
Oh, excuse me.
So one poke to the side there, doing 10 points of damage.
Yep. Am I poisoned now? How does that work?
This is not lingering poison damage. The poison they use causes immediate damage one time.
Got it. Okay,
So,
thank you.
6 poison damage. That were the regular grung, and we are back to the top of Mr. Fred Daniel.
All right. I'm going to come out this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. And I'm going to shoot this one here.
All right.
And you're blessed too.
What does blessing do to me?
Add a D4 to your attack roll.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to go with my sharpshooter shot then. So it's -5, but it's also, I get the +4, so I'll roll that afterwards.
All right.
Or you know what? Yeah,
Tell me what you hit.
Okay. So that would be 10 plus. Oh, plus 4 because it's the D4 would be 14.
14 will hit.
Okay. And then for damage, it's 1d8
Oh,
plus. Actually, I can just roll it here. 1 second. Damage is longbow 1d8 plus 4. So 11 plus 10, 21 points of damage.
Jesus. And which one are you shooting?
This
We're
one here, the
shooting.
closest one to green gauge.
All right, your arrow blows a hole clean through him, and he collapses on the ground.
Hey,
We
boy,
got
you
one.
better get back. And
I
I'm gonna aim at this one next.
Good job, Fred. You got
All
one.
right, nice. Good RP from you
stop
guys.
saving my life.
Stop standing where you ain't supposed to be.
One of these days.
All right, we are moving on to the elite Grung warrior.
Yeah.
The elite Grung warrior will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna land there.
Dad, you about to be poisoned. That's the next step to being poisoned. It's like poison.
He does not like Mr. Sniper Dan,
Oh no.
so he is going to take another shot.
DC 17.
With the short bow. And he critically fails his shot and drops his short bow.
Nice.
just for context there, Pat, why did he, like, you rolled a d20? What was your thinking? Just so I can use that.
That when he critically failed his attack roll,
Yep.
I had him make a dexterity saving
Dex
throw,
save. Okay, that's what that
which
was.
he also failed, and then dropped his bow.
Cool.
Damn. Okay. 2 fails in a row. Lucky me.
We're moving to green gauge.
Making a lot of racket in the middle of the fucking group of green frogs. Great.
Green Gauge is gonna go into stealth mode because he's been spotted by the one beside him, right?
You're sure you've been spotted? Yep.
Okay. He's gonna try to hide again in the bushes.
Oh,
Disappear.
gone.
He's a sneaky
Okay.
boy. And he's gonna take a sneak attack on this guy.
All right.
And that is sorry.
So let's do your attack first, and then the stealth after the attack.
Oh, I only do the stealth because he spotted me, and I want to do a sneak attack on him.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you want to do it in that way, then sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So the 20 will hit.
Come on, damage. Come on, damage.
Yes. Including your sneak attack. Yeah, nice.
10 damage.
10. Yeah. I don't know if it'll drop.
All right. Yeah, you sink an arrow into his shoulder, but he's still up.
Shit. Green Gauge is gonna use his movement. He's gonna go.
So it'll be half movement across the water if you're going across the water.
He doesn't want to go across the water.
Okay.
He's gonna go this way. And that will be his turn.
All right. The bushes to the north of the frogman rattle quite heavily as they explode with Azaka storm fan
Yes.
coming launching out of it.
Yes. That's cool. I like that
Um,
we didn't know where she was. That's fucking cool, Pat.
she apparently comes flying over top of this rock with her jaws wide open, and her hands out in the form of claws. However, you don't see any like claws. It looks like she's just trying to rip this thing apart. The first hand hits it and slides off of some goo. The second hand grabs it by the throat and begins crushing the trachea of this little frog,
Nice.
doing some damage. She is locked in melee with this elite warrior Grung.
Okay.
And we are moving on to Chad.
All right.
999s.
Which frogs are injured? Which ones look like they took a beating?
The Grung to your northwest is really badly hurt, and the
Okay.
elite warrior Grung has taken damage. What's happening across the river, you're not really concerning yourself with at the moment.
But these two over here have taken. They look pretty fine.
They look fresh.
Okay. I am going to. I'll just swing at the one that's really injured. Let's just get him out of here. So I've got my bless on. I'm going to take my long sword and just come down with an upward slash cleave.
Okay.
So I rolled a 7 for 13. I'll add a D4 for an extra. Ooh, so 14.
14 will hit.
Nice. For 9 points of damage.
All right. And which one was that on?
The injured one. Whichever
Right.
one you said that was.
Go ahead and describe your kill, sir.
Yeah, he kind of like, in his defense of trying to guard with the frogs, he takes his shield and smacks him up across like the head, and then while he's down, he just comes down with a sweeping attack, dismembering it right in half.
Nice. Beautiful. Well done. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. The body falls badly scorched from the dark magic slung at it and then cleaved in half. Good teamwork between Talon and Chad. We're moving to Alcor. Or no, that's not Talon didn't do that. Corey's moonbeam did that.
Yeah.
Alcor.
Look back up into the sky. My lady, move your beam to the one in front of a Chad. But I'm looking at this guy because I'll just say he's blocked by Chad. So I'm moving the beam here.
Okay.
Boom. He does a con save.
He fails. 4.
4. Okay. Oh, my bad. Wrong dice. Of course, I get a shitty one on that one. That's okay. 5, 10, and
All right.
bonus stealth.
That's crazy, man. You rolled 2 10s on the first one and then 2 1s on the second one.
I know.
That is crazy.
Brutes. So then I stealth after.
All right, and I will give you your stealth marker back. There you go. Awesome work, Alcor. Talon, you are currently stealthed. The combat has started.
Can I was reading something. Can I ask one question?
Sure.
What does Eldritch Invocations mean?
Eldritch Invocation. Does anyone
There's-
know?
Yep, they
It
have.
says- it
There's
says-
many invocations that you can level up your Eldritch Blast. One of them's like a push. One of them's that you can add your ability modifier. One you can
So-
split it into 3 beams. So it
The
depends what.
reason why I was asking, it says when I do the Eldritch Blast, it says add +4 to the damage. Did I forget to do that every
So-
time I?
So that would be your ability modifier, your warlock, which is charisma, I believe, and you'd be adding your charisma modifier, which is probably 4. It's probably automatically. If you took that invocation, it should be adding that in when you cast Eldritch
I did that
Blast.
automatically. Oh, okay.
If you've cast it, if you don't mind doing a practice cast right now, you can put your cursor over it, and it will give you the breakdown of how it got to that number. So just do a practice cast to see if it's adding in your +4.
Oh, so
Yeah, it's adding +4. 7 +4.
So that's one of the.
So you took an invocation that makes your spells more powerful, and it adds +4 damage every time.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in already.
It's in already. Okay.
Yeah. But that for a warlock, it's great to level up your Eldritch Blast because that's like your main tool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Since warlocks don't have many spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Talon, you're up.
Okay. Sorry. Let's see. I'm going to help Azaka with that main dude.
All right.
I'm gonna,
Eldritch blasting again.
yeah. Actually, can I get closer and do a dagger strike?
Of course. You can move 30 feet, so each square is 5 feet. If you can make it into melee, you can attack with your dagger.
Right here.
So if you select your guy, oh yeah, it looks like you're 35 feet away. If you hit the select arrow, and then you select your token, and you use the arrow keys on your keyboard to do one at a time, it will show you exactly. And then you can just count it and go like,
Yeah, right.
yeah, you can go to there. So 35 is just out of your range to get into melee.
30 feet, right? You said
30 feet. Yep. So you'll just want to select. Yeah, you got it. You nailed it. So you can't swing at him with a dagger from there, but next turn you can get in. You can throw a dagger at him there.
not even with my short. I have a short sword. Can I do that one?
No, you have to be unless it's a weapon with reach, like a pike or a spear, then you have to be right next to him.
Sorry, say that one time. A weapons with reach. So if I have 5 foot reach, it wouldn't reach still.
If you have 5 foot reach,
Yeah.
then you would be able to attack him from there. But I don't think your dagger has 5 foot reach.
No, but my short sword does.
Does it? Does a short sword have reach?
Yeah, it says 5 foot reach.
5
You
foot
have to be
reach.
side by side for 5 feet.
Yeah, you
Oh,
said the
okay.
next one.
Oh,
So it needs 10. You need to have more reach than that. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Can I go back into stealth?
Sure. Yep. Go ahead. Go back and blast them, or you can blast them from here, or whatever you'd like to do.
I'll get blasting from here. Then.
All right. Give me the Eldritch Blast attack.
And then I started blasting.
Yeah. Nice. 18 will hit. Give me the damage, brother. 10 force damage. Boom, you hit him right in the head, and the purple sparks crackle. He does not drop, though. All right, let's move on to the grungs. The grungs are going to continue tag teaming. This grung, he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's going to jump, dash jump right into green gauge. Does not get to attack, though, because he dashed. The other 2 grungs are on Mr. Chad.
No, they're not.
Dagger from the first one.
It's
Hitting
gotta
a
be a
10.
19.
10 will miss. What's your armor class?
19.
And the dagger from the second one, 9, misses. This one is going to sidestep to there to give his buddy advantage and to get out of the moonbeam. We are to Mr. Daniels. Are you there, Dan?
This one's already injured, right?
Which one?
This one.
Yes.
This one is as well from the moonbeam.
Slightly injured, yes.
Well, let's take off some of their initiative here. I'm gonna shoot my regular
Cad.
shot at this guy here.
Yep. Chad, I need you to make a concentration check, 2 concentration checks to hold bless because you're being attacked.
What is a concentration check?
I think it's a con save.
Yep.
Is that a constitution save though? Is it the same thing?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
There's saves and there's checks. The saves are in the box below your stats.
Right. I just didn't know if concentration and constitution were like the
Yeah.
save meant the same thing. All right.
They're
You
linked.
said 2?
2 of them.
All right. There's a 18. Oh, and there's a 5.
All right. So you lose the bless.
Okay. Womp womp. Sorry, guys. You no longer feel Timora's sweet, delicate touch.
And Dan, you may take your shot.
Just a regular shot at this one. 24.
That will hit, and you can describe your kill.
After killing the first one, and this one leaps through the air, kind of tracks it with the bow the whole way, and then when it lands, pulls the trigger on the second arrow. The arrow flies across the water really low. Last second, kind of swooping up to hit it in the lower belly.
Jeez, what's it like having your own personal sniper?
I'm the better sniper. Come on now.
If that first shot has anything to do with it, for sure.
All right, you want movement or a bonus action there, Mr. Daniels?
Movement. I'm going to 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm gonna move to there. No, I'm gonna move just right in here.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. Pat, can I use a lucky to try to change the outcome of that last one, or does it have to be before you roll or I roll?
Before you find out the
No.
outcome,
Before I find out the outcome. Okay.
according
Yeah.
to the book.
Yeah, let's roll with that for now. I want to play a little tighter with Lucky. It's
All
a
good.
super powerful thingamajigger.
Yep.
The Grung Elite Warrior turns to Azaka and begins to emit a mesmerizing chirr. The Grung makes a churring noise to which Grungs are immune. Each humanoid or beast that is within 15 feet of the Grung and able to hear it must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be stunned until the end of the Grung's next turn. So at this point, I need saving throws from... Ooh, Mr. Daniels is just out.
Oh,
I need
Did that on purpose.
wisdom saving throws from Azaka, Talon, and Chad.
well,
I'm
that
using
is
lucky.
cool.
There, I said it before it was rolled.
All right. So can you use lucky on saves?
Yes, you can. But I'll post it so you can see it. Ability check or saving throw.
All right.
So
Talon is going to fail.
I'll do another wisdom save. Not much better.
Chad is going to pass. And Stormfang is going to pass. So, Talon, you are going to lose your next turn. You're stunned, mesmerized by the chur. That will be green. Now, does that cost me an action? Yes, it does. I can move, but I don't want to provoke. So that's going to be all from that. Green Gauge.
Okay, Green Gauge is going to should he stealth roll? I guess he's kind of out of the way. Is he visible by the or do you think he should do a stealth roll where he is or
You don't see any more threats on your side of the river.
okay. So well actually never mind. Doesn't even matter. Green Gauge is gonna attack the elite over here
With a shot?
his short bow. Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Damn it.
A 12 will miss.
No.
Sorry guys.
No.
So Green Gauge is Green Gauge is gonna go into stealth mode, I guess. Got nothing else.
Coward.
All right, give me that stealth. Did you do it? 23. I'll give you the little stealth logo.
I don't
Yay.
think you've rolled under a 20 for stealth. I think this whole game.
I have a +8, so that would be really.
Yes.
Oh no, I've rolled 13s and 10s.
Hallelujah. Yeah.
Azaka misses. And she regains her balance. We're back to Chad.
Okay, so Chad's going to take his blade and swing at the one that just got struck by the moonbeam.
Okay.
Coming in for an attack with a 17.
That will hit.
Cool. For 6 points of damage.
All right. Describe your swing.
Yep. So he sees him step out of the moonbeam, and as he steps out, Chad kind of comes up, and I don't really know how to describe this. He cuts his head, and his head flies into the moonbeam and evaporates.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He's not dead yet, but you do open a
damn.
large gap on the side of his head.
I was very excited.
We played to an
He's
Assassin's
envisioning it.
Creed Shadows.
Yeah.
A lot of head decapitations in that game.
There's a lot.
Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
All right. Alcor.
I will move my moonbeam onto the half-sliced head toad
Yep,
or
half-sliced.
frog, whatever
Okay.
this guy is. So it's a Constitution save from you.
And he will pass with the 17.
17. So it's half damage of what's coming through here. So 3 points. Fuck. Struggling with the damage.
Ooh. One left on him.
Okay. And I will move 5, 10, and now I'm in difficult terrain, I presume.
Yeah. So your movement is quarter speed now.
So I can only move 5 feet because my full movement is 10 feet right now.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
I will do a stealth.
All right. Well, you still have your marker. We are moving on to Mr. Talon, who gets to do nothing this turn because he's so enthralled by the churring sound coming from the frog's throat. I will remove your green, and we will move on to the grungs. 2 left who are both hurting, but they want Chad. Fucking Chad.
Who doesn't? Am I right?
Dagger. Hitting a 6, which will miss. The second dagger. 19
19 is the number.
for 6 piercing and 7 poison.
Jesus, 13 points
That's
of damage.
13 more.
Okay, Chad's
What are
hurt.
you at?
He's low.
Wow.
He's low.
Oh, okay. I'll take it. Mr. Daniels, Chad is hurting.
All right.
Draw some Chad blood.
I'm gonna go at the leader here because I think he's causing the most disruption. I'm gonna use my sniper shot Or sharpshooter, sorry. So it will be this roll here. D20 plus 3. Oh, 6. So I miss.
6 will miss. Would you like to move or bonus?
No, that's it.
Alrighty. Keep on moving on. Mr. Grung, Mr. Elite Grung against Azaka. He is going with 2 dagger swipes at Azaka.
Oh, no.
11 will miss and 7 will miss.
Does D&D Beyond or Roll20 have blood splatter now?
Nope,
No.
but Chad's
Me.
decorating.
Chad does.
There are cool things
much
like
blood
spell effects and
everywhere.
stuff. Yeah, I just haven't figured it out. Green Gauge.
Green Gage is gonna take a shot at the this guy. And he's
Alright.
gonna change it up. He's gonna send a firebolt that way.
Ooh, there's a new one.
Please hit.
Hits. Give me that damage and describe your kill.
Oh, nice. So, the frog is suddenly his eyes widen, and he goes up in a pillar of flame and smoke, and he is no more. He is incinerated.
Awesome.
Damn.
Alright, movement or bonus?
Greenjage is gonna cross the river towards the canoe, and he looks behind him at Alcor. It's like, hold Alcor, I've got your back. And that's my turn.
Alright.
My eyes raise out of the water and go, "Thank you, young Green Gage."
Dimension it.
Azaka is going with a miss and a hit, and some more damage on the elite. That goes to that.
Corey, having
And-
fun.
We're back to Chad.
All right, Chad is going to mean mug this last dude over here. He's gonna say, "Timora, now I need you," and he's going to you see him kind of start to glow a little bit, and he's going to use his entire pool of lay on hands for 10 health
All right.
added to himself.
And is that an action?
It is an action, so he has used all of his lay on hands pool.
All right. Did you want to move or bonus?
I'm chilling. I mean, I'll do an intimidation, and I'm hoping that the presence of a divinity will freak him out. So let's see.
All right.
For a 9.
It does not. He appears to be hungry.
You will not have my blood, little one.
Nice. All right, Alcor.
All right. I'm gonna do the little guy. Why can't I do it? Okay. Now the roll's on you. Constitution. 14.
Fail.
Fail. Come on. You know what? I'm gonna do a different damage type here. I'm gonna do it from D&D Beyond.
All right.
Hopefully that one's better. Nice.
Change your dice.
Yep. So I've been rolling low. 13.
You may describe your kill, sir.
Damn.
Almost like he's getting sucked into heaven. It strikes down with this burning sensation, and the guy goes. His head tilts back, looking up at the sky, and it's like his spirit's leaving his body until it falls and collapses.
You guys. You guys
Awesome.
fucking killing these cute little poison dart frog people.
Yeah, their poison doesn't fuck around. Let's just say that.
And then
All right.
I will stay put where I am and sink back down into the water like a Navy SEAL.
Give me that stealth.
Oh yeah, Navy SEAL all day.
Nice. Rambo. All right, Talon, you
you.
kind of shake out of it, and you're like, oh, what the fuck was that? That was
I'd
weird.
like to move closer and attack the.
All right,
There's dead
go
frogs
ahead and move
everywhere.
yourself in and give me that dagger swing or
Um,
sword swing.
Sorry, I'm just trying to read all this stuff, and I'm realizing some things now. It says actions in combat, a bonus action, 2-weapon fighting. Can I do that with this attack?
You may. So you're gonna do your first attack regularly, and then you're gonna get a second attack, but you don't get any bonuses to it. It's just a straight dice roll. So take your
Okay.
first one that you get your bonuses to.
So with my dagger, right?
You want to
Yeah.
use your dagger, or do you want to use a different weapon?
I'll use my. Oh, hold on. I'm going to use my short sword. Sorry.
Okay, so your short sword goes first. So click on the short sword. You're gonna get all your bonuses. 21 will hit. Give me damage. What do you got there? 7 damage from that.
Yeah.
He takes it. You open up a nice gash across his thigh. He's looking hurt.
And
And
then
now you're going with your offhand attack, and that has your dagger in it.
yes.
Okay, so you're just rolling a flat d20. So you can click on your dagger attack. It just will get rid of the bonuses.
Okay.
Who's drawing in cubes? You psycho.
I don't know who's doing it. Dan.
Dagger 20 plus 5, so it's 20 minus 5 is 15, which will hit for 4 points of damage. And Mr. Gave, I'm happy to allow you to describe the kill of the elite Grung
I'm
warrior.
just going to take my sword and cut his throat, and I see this purple ooze just rip out of him like immensely, and he falls to the ground and gurgles in his own purple blood.
Perfect.
Oh.
All right, guys, there's the Grung encounter. Kind of figured it would go that way, but let me award you some experience points here. Grung. So there were how many dead green ones? 6?
7 with the
5.
elite.
5 green ones and
3,
one.
4, 5, 6. 6 greens,
green,
1 elite.
Was it 6 greens? Sorry, my bad.
Oh, over here.
All right. The 6 green are worth that amount, and the yellow one is worth that amount. So that is that amount divided by 6 equals 125 experience points each.
Yes.
125, is that what you said?
125 experience points each. After looting the bodies, you guys find
Level up.
the cute little grungs.
Leveled up.
Level up.
$14. Really nothing of use other than 14 daggers, a single short bow, and 12 arrows.
Can we take the net?
The net is just a bunch of vines that's been woven together. You can take it if you want.
Yeah, let's take it.
So 14.
So
It's 14 poison-covered daggers, a short bow with 10 poison-covered arrows, and the net. You should put that into your group inventory thing.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to take another small break here.
Okay.
and then we will continue. So let's come back for 924.
Hey Pat, before you leave,
Yep.
does leveling up give me a long rest? What does that do?
Leveling up gives you a long rest,
Awesome.
which
you.
will get rid of all of your exhaustion as well. Who leveled up?
Me, I did.
Oh, two of you.
Nice.
All right. Maybe if someone's not going for a break, if you guys can walk Talon through a bit of a
Yep.
level up, that'd be helpful.
Can I recover any of my arrows that I fired?
Yeah, 50%.
How many? All of them?
50% what you shot.
50%. Okay.
Okay, so let's come back at 924.
Okay.
If someone's around to help Talon level up, that'd be amazing.
I'll try to be quick, and I'll come back to help.
If anyone helps Talon level up, I'll give you inspiration.
All right, Talon. So you're gonna want to go to your character sheet. You see the little forge icon at the top right, where it says "Go to Builder."
Yeah.
So you click that, and then on that first page, you want to change the level. There's a little drop-down menu from level 2 to level 3.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. And then if you scroll down after doing that, you should see some new things that you get to decide on what to do. Sometimes I like to do a Google search to see what generally people like or what they don't like. This and that. It can kind of help guide you a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of levels come with or what skills come with a warlock, but there should be some good ones. Kind of comes down to a matter of preference.
Okay. Just gotta read it and pick.
Kind of, yeah, but there's a lot of stuff, right? So, you know, take a little bit of time with it. Maybe do just a quick little Google hit to see what a good kind of level 3 build would be for you, and then
Yeah.
you know, you can kind of fine tune from there. It's kind of, I like to do that even for me because I have a ton of options too, and I'm like, I don't fucking know, but work with what you got.
Perfect. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
All right. Talon, did you get everything all leveled up?
Yes.
Amazing. Congratulations, man. Level 3.
Thank you.
Which path did you choose? The
Pact of Tomb.
the pact of what?
Pact of Tomb? Is that how you say it?
Tome.
Tome?
Nice. You went the spellcaster route. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
Just going through the spells now. I get 3.
Yep. Good work. Is everybody else back?
Yeah.
There's Green Gauge. Waiting for Mr. Daniels, Chad, and Alcor.
I'm back.
There's Alcor. We need Mr. Daniels and Chad.
Chad's here. We're good.
Chad's back. Just waiting for Mr. Daniels.
Okay. Did Talon get leveled?
Yeah.
He did.
Okay.
So Chad, inspiration point.
Woo!
An awesome RP there, by the way, man.
Thanks.
I love
It's
the
fun.
use of your blessing, and you're great.
Your handsomeness.
My holy handsomeness.
So I was secretly hoping that either A, you guys captured one of the grungs, or B, the grungs captured you guys and
Alcor.
took you back to their city in the jungle, which is called Dung Grunglong.
They would have captured Alcor and couldn't move him because he can't walk fast.
You might get more sleep in their prison cell, though, believe it or not.
That's true. Especially if they put like a sleeping dart on me.
You're like, before you like
Finally.
get knocked unconscious.
I live it out the rest
Oh,
of my lives here.
I wanted to ask if Green Gauge could collect poison from the bodies of the frogs, the ones that weren't, I guess.
You can if you're gonna spend time doing
Disintegrated.
it. If you're gonna make a camp here and spend time doing it, you can. Or if you want to bring one body along with you for when you do make camp.
It's up to the party. Do you guys just want to go? Because we do have poison arrows. We just have to decide
Bring
when
like
and
one
who
on the
gets
boat
them.
with us and just butcher them while we're.
Azaka also points out these frog people are very delicious as well. I don't know if you are into ethics much. It may be considered unethical to eat them.
Chad immediately
they
starts
human?
collecting the bodies.
Frog legs were
They're-
They're humanoid, but they're
They're high in
animal,
protein.
right?
They're sentient creatures with the same intelligence score as an average human.
They're not technically human. It is fine in my book.
So usually
We don't really have a lot of choice here.
Usually cannibalism is in rural tribes like that.
It's not cannibalism for us, at least, but yeah, it's a little bit weird.
I don't know if
But
you've
we're
ever seen
starving.
Delicious in Dungeon on Netflix. It's an anime series about
I love that
D&D
show.
dungeon crawlers and eating monsters because
Yeah.
they can't afford food. It's awesome.
What's it on YouTube?
So
It's on Netflix.
Netflix?
yeah, I saw it. It's awesome.
I'll have to
It's a
look
great
it up.
show.
Dungeon Menchie.
So here's the gamble. You guys can stop, make camp here, waste half a day of travel, but I'll allow you to harvest some poison from these bodies and some meat from the bodies. If you're not going to stop here, you can take one of the bodies along with you, harvest a little bit of poison and a little bit of meat.
I think we should risk it and get as much food and stockpile as we can. I also picked up the spell. Oh no, I did not. Okay, sorry, ignore me. But I think we should harvest.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Can I
Okay.
nap or sleep?
Yeah, you're like napping the whole way basically. You're SOL. But so you guys want to make camp here?
Yeah,
Yes.
That's what I mean. If we camp here, can I do another long rest?
Yep. Once we get there, you're welcome to. But first, is Mr. Daniels back?
Probably smoking. Say we move on.
Yeah. I've got a little something for him to do here
Oh, okay.
quickly. But if you guys are gonna make camp, and butcher everything and poison, we can do that quickly. Francine,
Is this
you,
like
what are you putting the frog poison in?
Delicious in dungeon? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
yes? Good question. Let me just see.
I have something. If you don't have anything,
What are you putting it in?
I have a vial.
Let's just say that he kept the empty bottles of bug spray for samples. So we could probably use those
Okay.
oiled
So
salt bottles.
I'll give you 3 vials of grung poison.
Okay.
You guys make your camp, eat your food, do your thing, set up the camp. You get 3 vials of grung poison, and I'll give you 60 rations of grung meat.
Oh. That we're confident in eating or no?
You are. Azaka says it's delicious, but it's a little bit, depending on who you are, it might be unethical because these are sentient creatures.
Don't look at Chad.
Yeah, the
That's-
paladin.
We now have 9 days of
Torn.
food.
Let's do it. We're eating the meat.
Or 8, depending.
So you're losing a day of travel, which is fine. That's fine if you wanted to go that route. Mr. Daniels, your phone rings.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ring.
My telephone, I'm actually having an issue with it right now. Why? Like,
Your sending stone is
oh,
telling you that someone is trying to contact you.
okay.
Oh, your extended
Um,
warranty.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer it.
Are you there?
Yeah, who's this?
I'm through playing games.
You know
No
what?
lies.
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Let us be honest with each other.
All right. We found this when we were up in the Fort Balarian.
I am aware of that.
And we know whose it is, and well, we were working with him, kinda. Yeah, we were working with him.
Chad nods.
My name is Zarum Al-Saryak. You guys, everybody can give me history.
Is that
Just-
a wisdom-based thing? History? Yeah.
That's intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
Alcor, no. Green Gauge, no. Chad, yes. Talon, no.
Second here.
And Frid,
Intelligence or wisdom. So I would get advantage on this.
okay. My thing
Sorry,
says
my proficiency bonus is doubled.
intelligence.
No, it's both. Natural explorer is both intelligence
Oh,
or
okay.
wisdom.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Give
But
me your.
it doesn't apply to this because I'm not proficient in it, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Chad, you recognize the name Zarum Al-Saryak, and he is one of the feared, notorious leaders of the pirates that are plaguing Chult. The rest of you have no idea what that means. You claim to be working with who?
Well,
Um,
I thought the Emerald Enclave.
Chad like gestures, like he starts waving his hands to gesture to put the hand over the mic, the D&D mic of
I give him an
the stone.
incredulous look and then take my hand and put it over it and start nodding to him.
He is the head pirate.
Okay.
I require my device back from you. I am willing to pay a handsome sum for it.
What what was the guy's name we was working with? What was his name?
You're asking?
I'm asking the group. Yeah, I'm whispering to the group.
Roka! His name is Roka!
So you're telling
Inspiration,
me
Corman.
that you
What?
were working with
Inspiration, Corman.
Thank you.
Boom.
you was working with Roka then?
I know not someone named Roka.
He's lying.
Huh.
I'll put the hand over the stone. Roka was trying to find evidence that the lady that Chad was charming was working with the pirates. That's the whole reason Roka went in there. For proof.
You think this is the evidence? Okay.
Well, yeah.
Huh.
He stole this out of her quarters. And then on the other line's the head pirate. That's pretty
All right.
guilty
Well,
to me.
I'm gonna like nod it off and say, all right, fella. Well, how much is it worth to you? Just curious. If we was talking numbers.
I believe that in this specific case, your loyalty to follow through with this bargain would require no less than 500 gold pieces.
I kind of raise my eyebrows to the group, like we should consider that.
Tell him 750.
2,000!
That's what I was going to say. 1,000.
We're all just like gesturing our thumb up in the air,
Right.
like more.
Well, are you guys saying that? Like, can he hear you, or how does it work?
We
I don't
can.
think you can hear it.
Chad will just step in and say, "Hey there, pleasure to meet you. Your number is a great sum, but we do demand more. If this device is so precious, we are willing to bargain."
More
Let's say
gold would be
1,000.
on the table. However, it would require me to have you meet my assistants in person. If you were to accept a sum of 500 gold, I could leave it with a middleman.
What can guarantee our safety?
I personally guarantee your safety based off the pirate code of Parley.
Parlay. We will call you back. And then Chad hits the stone trying to make the end it.
Wait, what are you trading for? What does he want?
We'll call you back.
What's the phone?
He wants the sending stone, right?
He wants the stone.
How often has
Okay.
that guy that's that
okay.
powerful been hung up on before in his life? You think? What the fuck? Fuck you! Hang up on me.
All right. So you guys make camp. You lost a half day of travel. No big
We should
deal.
talk about this, guys.
We will talk about it for sure.
Okay.
Well, we also have that bounty for the pirates. That was like thousands of dollars, remember?
100%. Yeah.
All right, you guys want to talk about this? Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. I think
So do we want to meet up with them and capture them? I feel like we're
Yeah.
level fucking 3, guys.
fucking right. Shit. Well, we don't have to meet up like tomorrow.
They would probably give us a place and location to meet. I think we would be the ones in danger. I mean, it would have to be on our terms if we were to do it this way.
You really want to
But-
give up the stone right now?
The stone is valuable, and it could be valuable if we had the other half as well.
Why don't we try and take the other half and get both of them instead of giving away this one?
Ooh, I like that, Gabe. I like it, buddy.
I think we need both
What-
stones.
I do too.
It might be useful. I don't know if the party ever gets separated.
100%.
Yeah.
Hundo
But that-
We
P.
could actually, that's a good idea, Green Gage. We can, that's the plan. We get both stones and then we can separate and then we can stay in touch with each other through the stone.
We
And
should
we
Can
can
you
probably,
imagine?
we should see if the pirate will gamble it away.
ooh,
Are
a
you a
race.
gambler?
Dinosaur racer.
Because I know a gambler, and he starts gesturing towards himself.
Do you think a pirate would play fair even if you did win it in gambling? He'd
Absolutely
he'd
not.
just kill you.
We don't have to play fair either.
But if we can stage a place and location and have them come to us, we could be in the advantage, as opposed to us coming to them.
If we
They
go to
agree to
gamble
our
away,
terms.
he has to put it on the table. That gives us good access, no?
But we have nothing to give outside of
The
the
other
measly
half.
scraps of gold. This is
His
true.
own property that we are currently in possession of.
So are you saying we meet, we cause another distraction, grab both stones and run?
I don't
I
know
will
if that's
say-
gonna work.
Parlay is
Plus,
generally
like,
a code for pirates,
we-
though.
Sorry.
I know, but like as soon as we make the
I mean,
deal
500
and
gold is
go,
500 gold.
How are
I
we
feel
gonna
like the
I
get-
don't
stones
think
will
he's
come in
really gonna
handy.
give us 500 gold.
You don't think?
No, I
No.
think he's gonna give us the money and then let us go a certain amount of far away, and then he'll ambush us and kill us. He's a pirate. He's
Takes
not
us
gonna let
down,
us
yeah.
take his money.
All right. I like
Charlie
the
only
distrust.
protects you a certain amount of time.
I say we come up with a plan that we try and grab the other stone.
All right. So for now, do we even answer it if he calls back?
Well, I don't know how we're gonna get to him.
I don't think
We're
we're
not in a
ni-
position right
9
now.
days
So we,
deep into a river. which
Next
I
time he
don't-
calls back, it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
tell him we will have a date and time set when we are available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
when we can
call him
access-
back when we get
Yeah.
to Nine Zaru.
We'll wait for them to
I
call
wanted
us,
to
right?
ask,
That's what you're saying?
What's that? Someone asked.
Are
I
me?
we
think we're
on
gonna
day
wait for him to call us, right?
yeah,
He can call you anytime, just like you can call
You
him.
can call
any-
him anytime. So right
What did
now
you
we
say
are
his
we on
name was,
day
Matt?
8?
Sorry, one at a time.
What did you say his name was? The captain?
That's
Okay, well, I asked.
I wrote it down. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, what is it?
Zaroon. I'll start.
Arun?
Zaroon.
Zaroon Al
Zaroon.
Zaryak.
right. And that's an inspiration for Francine.
I looked it up online. How to spell it anyway.
You cheater! That's minus
Oh, well.
1,000 experience points for Francine.
Hey, I got how it sounded, not how it was
Yeah.
spelled, so I had to look it up.
But what was I gonna say? Fuck. Never mind. Stupid idea.
He has a great bounty over his head. If we manage to capture him and bring him back, that would pay out very nicely.
Yeah, I think we need to
Yeah, we
set
could-
him up by capturing him.
But now is not the time. But
No, we need to string
when
him
we,
along.
yes,
All right. All right.
So if we call, okay.
Ooh, I like that mask.
I was working
Ooh.
on that while you guys were talking.
That is nice.
I'll try it on.
I'll update it more. I just need to get it in there. I forgot to actually put it in there when you guys helped her.
Oh. Is it
So we-
day 8?
live
At
it, we
night.
leave him on unread for a little bit.
All right, sounds good. We're ready to move on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is the night after the grungs. So we need We've got a roll from Dan, which is that. So I need. Hold on. We need to take your rations off, Francine. Your water,
Yeah,
your food, your bug spray.
Do
we
I-
have -8 bug spray, 87 units left of food, and 0 water after
Okay.
using it today.
0 water. How many gallons did you have before?
Oh, I think I
We had,
have 1 gallon left.
we had 6 gallons before.
Yeah, I think you had
No, I
1
think I
gallon
had
left.
1.
So you're one of you guys can drink that gallon, and then you need to make more. Corey, do you have any spells left?
Yep, I got 1 level 1 and 1 level 2.
Are you willing to make more water or no?
Yep. That'll be my last
Okay.
spell for level 1.
So Green Gauge drinks the 1 gallon left, and then Corey creates 6 more, which the rest of you guys drink. So you'll have 2 more gallons of water, Francine. You can put 2 gallons.
Okay.
And then deduct your bug spray, deduct your food. We're good. I need 3 watchers.
I'll watch.
Cat will watch.
When I leveled up, does my exhaustion go away too?
It does. You're at 0.
Okay.
I
So
mean, you can
Fred
take
is
a long
gonna-
rest.
Fred is gonna take
Oh,
the
just
first.
longest.
Yeah, take a long rest. Fred's gonna take first. Chad is second, and who's taking third watch?
I will.
Okay.
And Azoka this time, actually, because you already have exhaustion.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Yeah, right.
All right. Dan has rolled us a 4 for the nighttime encounter, so there is no encounters overnight. We are rolling for rests. So we are going to start with Frid. Frid, you have a 30% chance.
Oh, was I, baby?
No. So Frid gains 1 level of exhaustion. Chad, you have a 20% chance.
Low. Damn.
Oh.
That sucks.
Chad is at 2 levels of exhaustion?
I leveled up, so 1.
Oh, okay. 1 level of exhaustion. And then I am going to Talon. Talon, you have a 20% chance. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go high.
No, 1 level of exhaustion for Talon. All right, we are moving to Green Gauge. You have a 25% chance.
And Green Gauge is gonna roll. He's gonna roll low. No, sorry, high. He's gonna roll high.
Ooh.
Yes, he is.
Yay!
Green Gauge stays at 0 exhaustion. And we move to Alcor. Alcor, this is a big one. If you fail this, we do not move camp today. That combat took it all out you. So you are at level 4, so you are resting. You have 25% chance.
All right, let's light it up and go high.
Come on. Come on, Alcor.
Hey.
Oh!
Sorry, don't mean to laugh.
All right, and
Yeah.
I need a con save from Green Gauge.
Oh God. Wait, do I get inspiration?
Can you use inspiration on saves?
Probably not.
Why couldn't you? If it's a reroll, right?
That's supposed to be a roll with advantage. Let me look it up.
5e.
Inspiration.
Using inspiration. Saving throws count.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Or ability checks.
All right. Are
So
you using it?
Yeah, I'm using it.
Go ahead. All right. You're fine today.
Oh, I guess I should have done that on my sleep roll too then.
Using inspiration. Attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. So you may not use it on your sleep check, Corey.
Okay.
All right, everybody wakes up and everyone is very concerned as Mr. Alcor cannot express his thoughts. He's laying on the ground, he can't get up, and he's kind of just mumbling. Nobody wants to move him. So your options now are hang out and hope he gets better, try and heal, try and do everything you can if you think you can help him. Give him food, give him water, and hang out, or you can abandon the old guy in the jungle.
Can we try to search for like a cave or something? Something in the area that might give him like a
Shelter?
little bit of an advantage on resting?
Sure, you can look for a shelter if you want to. If that's what you want to do, if you're waiting here today, I'll let you spend your time looking for that.
I would like to do that.
Okay. It also means that he is unable to cast spells for water.
Uh-oh.
Which I'm out anyway.
I'm gonna
so
spend the
don't worry.
day gathering water and boiling it in the pot over and over and over again.
Yeah,
I'm
let us
trying
know if it
to,
rains. Too.
Trying to forage
Yeah, let's roll some
for
weather.
food.
No rain today.
I'm
That's
gonna go around and gather firewood and keep this fire going for us.
All right, so let's go one at a time. Chad is looking for a better shelter.
Yep, just anything that might help feel homier, I guess.
All right. So we have 2 gallons of water left. So let's get rid of those 2 gallons first, and then you guys will need 3 more gallons for others. So who are you giving each a gallon? Alcor has exhaustion 5.
Alcor's
Talon,
gets
Chid,
one.
and Fridge. Talon, Chad, and Frid have 1, and Green Gauge is 0.
No, I have two.
Oh yeah, 2. I forgot to record it.
We'll give it to
I've got it all
Alcor.
written down.
Fred.
Okay, Alcor and Frid.
Sure.
Okay. And you can give me Chad, you can give me a survival check to look for better shelter.
Okay. Can I use my lucky, or sorry, not lucky, my heroic inspiration on that?
Sure, yeah.
All right. So with advantage for a survival.
Pat, I sent you a private message too, by the way.
So 14.
Yeah, other than like a mud burrow, you don't really find anything for shelter. The jungle's pretty thick here. No structures or caves.
Okay.
And I'm looking at Corey's message next. Corey, yeah. 1, 2, 5. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Roll me a percentile.
I'll let you choose higher low.
Hi. You're good.
Okay.
Okay, Dan, you're working on water.
Water, yeah.
Okay, so you've got a 5-gallon bucket and a 1-gallon pot. You're gonna fill up your 5-gallon bucket and then boil pot by pot, 1 gallon at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a survival check, and I think it's at advantage for you. All right, you are fairly certain that you have 5 gallons of boiled river water.
Okay.
That is your day. Gabe, what did you want to do?
I'm gonna keep the fire going. I'm gonna build the fire and keep it going. Keep Alcor warm.
All right, give me a survival check.
Oops.
Appreciate all this help, guys. I'm sorry I'm slowing down your party, but you brought a senior
It's okay.
citizen with you.
He's an old fucking man. It's expected.
Yeah, you chop up some wood and keep the fire going, keeping Alcor's tent warm. And in the meantime, you find a small patch of shilku berries, and you can add 2 rations of shilku berries to your food supply.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice. It does say here in my Natural Explorer that my proficiency is doubled with skills for intelligence, wisdom, but while traveling for more than an hour, difficult terrain, blah, blah, blah. But it says here while foraging, I gain double the amount. You gain twice as much food while foraging.
Yeah, you're not foraging though. You did the water,
Water, yeah.
which was the
Okay.
most important.
Yeah.
Green Gauge, what are you spending the day doing?
Green Gauge is interested in trying to find any plants in the book, Velo's Guide. Is Velo's Guide specifically about creatures, or does it cover botany as well?
It is mostly about creatures, although it does have notes about specific plants of interest.
Yeah, he wants to know if there's a plant that might be good to use in as a replacement for bug spray, kind of like citronella or something like that.
Right. I don't know.
We could use mud, but that's not as probably as useful.
You can give me a survival. Actually, you're looking at the book, right? You're trying to look at the
Yeah.
book and see. I don't know, and I don't have the 10 minutes it's going to take me to look through all the book stuff to see. So let's say that you do that, and then in downtime, I will look that up for you, okay? Down
Wah
to
wah.
plant
I tried.
bug spray. I will get back to you on that between games.
Okay.
Look up. Oh yeah, you failed it anyway. No, it's not a survival. You're just looking in Volo's Guide, right? You're not like going around trying different plants. You're just seeing if there's anything in the book, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so what would that be?
You're just gonna take time reading through the book. So and I need to actually just take time to read through the book. So I'll do that between sessions,
Okay.
and if I find anything, I'll let you know.
No problem.
Okay. Great. So everyone's hanging out. Azaka's patrolling. You guys are doing things. And the following day, Francine has rolled a 1, so the day is uneventful. 1, 2, 3 extra rolls that we need there. We are on to the night. You guys don't experience any exhaustion because you didn't do anything. You do have to take your rations and your bug spray and your water. So if you can do that, everybody gets water. So you had two gallons, they drank it. 4. So you've got 1 gallon left of water, and then remove your bug spray and your food, please, Francine.
Yep. We have 5 more days of bug spray and 79 units of rations.
Perfect. I need night watchers. So no one is going to gain exhaustion here tonight. So it probably makes sense for
Green Gauge.
Yeah, Green Gauge to watch.
Chad
wants to watch, okay.
I'll watch.
Talon's going to watch. Okay. So for this night, the wonderful Mr. Gave has rolled us the number 12, which means no encounter. Now I'm out of I have 1 pre-roll left, but I need to save that one. All right. There's the water. We are on to sleepiness. Gauge.
Have we moved at all? Oh, we can't move. No, that's right.
Not move. Gauge, you have a 20% chance.
Rolling high.
Do it.
No.
Ew.
You fail. However, you didn't move today, so you don't gain any exhaustion. You also drank water, which means you don't gain exhaustion. Chad, 20% chance.
Going low.
Got it.
Nice.
Chad sleeps it off. He's down to 0. He drank water. He's not exhausted at all. All spells back. And when you pass, make sure you guys are giving yourselves a long rest. Okay?
Yep.
That's Chad. Talon.
Yeah.
20% chance.
I'm gonna go high. So
Oh, you rolled the low. All right. No go for Talon. Now we are on to Fred.
Oh, sorry, I didn't declare it. High. Always high. Nope.
No additional exhaustion though. All right, Alcor. You have a 25% chance.
A lot of lows have been coming out. I think I got to stick with the high.
Agree.
15, 13, 69. High. God damn it.
Ah!
Oh,
damn it.
all right, we're
Damn it.
grinding. I need a con
Oh,
save
just
from Green Gauge.
Fred have. Does Fred have exhaustion too?
Yeah,
I have exhaustion too, yeah.
Fred is 2, Talon is 1, Alcor is 5. I need a con save from Green Gauge.
Okay. Oh boy.
We're gonna have a night encounter soon. Oof, just passed. Okay.
Whew.
We are on to the next morning. Are we sticking around for Alcor or are we leaving him in the jungle?
I look around at the group. Well, guys, same
I
rules
mean-
as yesterday.
I'll look at Azaka and I'll be like,
Not gonna leave
Azaka,
him to die.
on this path of the river, do you know of any refuge, anything that could in between us and the destination that might have something?
Towards Firefinger, there are some small caves as the river is carved through a ravine. It is far away. We have taken a long time and are only 2/3 of the way done. Your
He's speaking
DM
nonsense.
Your DM expected you to be at Firefinger by now.
Well, we got an old fellow over there, and it ain't right just leaving him, so.
All right.
Help. Same rules?
Yeah,
Same thing for the day. Dan, you're doing water?
I'm probably better suited to foraging if somebody wants to do water. I can get more food if I'm doing it.
I'll do some water. Oh, I'm doing fire. Can I do both?
No. Water
do
is the most important.
I'll do water.
Okay.
All right.
I'll
So
stick with fire.
again, we have how many gallons did I say? 1? 1 gallon.
2 left. There was 2 left.
2.
2?
There
think we-
was one left.
Yeah, 2 last time, 1 this time. So you're giving the
Okay.
one. You're giving the 1 to Alcor, right?
Yeah.
So that he doesn't die. If Alcor doesn't get water, he dies. If you don't get water,
Okay, he gets
that's,
water.
that's how you're at. Yeah.
Oh, poor Alcor.
All right. So let's
Right on.
start with Talon. You're doing wood again.
Yes.
Give me that survival. Oh, also. Yep, you gather more wood, and no extras this time. So you keep the fire going, keep everyone warm. Oh, look at that. The rain comes.
Yay!
The rain cometh. So, for you, Gage, you spend the afternoon setting up and maintaining your rain catchers, and you gain full 5 gallons of pure water. Everybody drinks, and you have 1 gallon of water left.
Can I roll survivability for food or foraging?
Yeah, I'm just getting around to everyone. That was Gage and Talon. Now we can go to Dan for foraging. Yep.
Okay, so survival at advantage.
Oh,
Ow.
tough.
Wow, that's happened a bunch tonight. Rolling doubles.
No food.
No food.
Empty-handed. Dan was going around looking for foraging for food, and he comes back empty-handed. Azaka is
Okay.
patrolling, and Chad is doing what?
Chad is going to try to make a makeshift, not camp, but with wood and big ass jungle leaves. He's trying to put something together, a shelter for
All right.
for him
All right, go ahead and give me that survival.
to try to increase those odds. Fuck me, dude. Low rolls tonight.
Yeah,
Alcor.
same with me.
You're like, you put together these palm leaves and everything, and you're like, yes, this is great. And then it starts to rain, and it collapses.
Yep.
Fuck. Shit.
Sorry, old man.
All right, that's what you guys spend the day doing. We are now taking off the bug spray and the food, please.
Yep.
And we have 1 gallon of water. I will write it down.
We only get. Can we? I mean, it's been raining all day, so could we like drink our fill and then still have 6 gallons?
Yeah, that makes sense. Keep raining it.
Okay.
So let's increase that to drink your fill. Increase it to 6 gallons because you can put a gallon in your pot.
Okay.
Smart. We are back to the nighttime. I'm gonna have Gage do 1. Chad, you can do 1, and Azaka will take the last one because she's at 0.
I'm gonna go high.
Before,
Sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna let you re-roll that. Before that happens, I am out of pre-rolled encounter numbers, so we need an encounter number, and I believe it is Corey's turn to roll. So Corey,
Jen's sitting right here, right next to me. Can we get Jen to roll for it?
yeah, Jen, roll. Jen, make it a roll a d20 and make it a 16 or higher.
Roll a d20 and make it a 16 or higher, and something will happen. So you hit roll.
Okay.
Or not happen.
You ready? Announce it.
Drum roll, please.
She wants a drum roll. You're getting a drum roll. 14.
All right, the
Roll.
night is
That's a
uneventful.
good roll. Thank you.
Oh, does it work?
16 or higher, and we would have had to fight something.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, now Green Gauge can go. Green Gauge, you have what? A 25%. Oh, it doesn't. Green Gauge, this roll doesn't matter. You're not gaining exhaustion, and you're zeroed out. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You don't need to roll.
All right.
Chad, you don't need to roll. Azaka doesn't need to roll. Talon, your roll, you have 25%.
They need to be fed too.
Mr. Talon, 25%.
Sorry. Yep. I'm gonna go high.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. Still 1 level for you. Frid, high or low? You have
Always high.
35%.
Always high,
Oh.
baby.
Oh,
What
shit.
the fuck?
That's twice in a row, yeah.
You guys are bad at this game.
Yeah.
What is that?
Corey.
See, but if you like, Francine is right. If it's a 25% chance, and then we're choosing between 2 options of that 25% chance, statistically, it's 12.5% chance to win.
But you're
So
not.
if you always stay,
You're always
Awful
choosing
to do
high.
that.
You're choosing to play the game, so.
it's from a game standpoint, like an odds. Odds is
It's
different
more
than stat.
complicated than I thought it was.
Yeah, so I always stay high. In
Yeah.
that way, it's always a 25% chance.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's still a yeah.
All right, Alcor.
All right. If I choose low, it's gonna be high now, and I've been
Obviously.
rolling low all
I love
night.
that there's blood trailing down the river. Have you guys noticed that? The drawing on there, it's very subtle.
What?
I'm going to change it, and I'm going to go low, and it's going to be
It's
high.
Alcor's blood.
And then
Oh.
after this last
You're
sweep,
second guessing. You're thinking too hard. Thinking too hard, Alcor.
low.
Do it.
I told you.
You gotta stay, man. You gotta stay.
I told
What
you.
is
That's the second time that's happened.
And I said it's gonna be high.
No.
You gotta stay, man. It's
Fuck
always
me.
high. Always high.
Corey, you are.
Keeping high for me anyway.
That happened to me last
All
game
right.
too. You gotta check your private messages.
Check my private messages. Oh yeah, we forgot that thing again. You want to do that thing again?
I got 2 things there for you.
Okay, so roll the percentile for the first one.
Okay, and you pick high or low.
Hi.
Low.
Oof.
And then you give me the second thing.
Is Fred exhausted? Like how much?
2, still 2. I haven't because we're not moving. I'm not gaining
2
any.
points, Corey.
Oh yeah.
That's what Pat said, anyways. Right? Am I gaining?
No, no one's gaining. You
Yeah.
guys are just doing nothing.
We're wasting our bug spray. Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, we're wasting it again. We're doing the same thing. Talon, keep that fire going. It's raining.
Yep.
So you're at disadvantage.
So, survival?
Yeah, roll twice, take the lowest. It's raining, so it's
Oh.
hard to keep the fire going.
Oh, 1.
Ooh.
And one more time, you said?
Yep. And you're gonna take the lowest number out of the 2.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, with a
Fine.
little bit of help, you just managed to keep the fire going. You're starting to get wet and miserable, but at least the water's coming.
Set up. Sorry. Oh,
Go ahead.
I was about to say, don't we have rain catchers?
Yep. So I was just about to say, Green
Oh.
Gauge, you're manning the rain catchers. Everybody drinks, and you guys get another 6 gallons. So your water's topped back up. Zaka's on patrol. Frid, you are foraging.
Yeah. You want me to roll for it?
Yep. With advantage.
20. Advantage, nat 20, and 4. Oh, I don't know why I rolled these ones. I should have just rolled it. So it's +3. It's 23 if you want to use that, or if you prefer I roll again, I can.
All right. Fred Daniels kills a jungle pig, and it is worth 20 rations of jungle pork.
Nice.
So you can add that to your food, Francine. Mr. Chad, what's up with you, brother?
Chad is going to attempt his shelter again. Learning
Alright.
from his past mistakes and now understanding the durability of rain and leaves.
All right.
So he's going to roll a survival to try to give him a better chance. That's a stealth one. Survival. Bam.
Chad constructs a fire shelter. So now in the future, Gabe can build his fire underneath of a structure and will never be at disadvantage again.
Yay!
Nice. Good job. All right, we are on to the nighttime. So we need the bug spray off and we need the food off. Please, Francine. I need watchers, and we're going to stick with the same 3 watchers as before because they don't need to roll. I need Jen to roll me a d20. Is Jen there, Dan?
Jen, no, she's gone back upstairs.
What a quitter.
Jen, come roll a dice again. She's right here. She's right here.
20 again?
D20.
I need a 16 or better.
18.
Oh!
Oh.
She's smiling.
Yes!
It's like, what did I do? What did I?
All right.
Oh,
I need her.
no.
I still need her. Random encounters. They're not all bad. Let's see.
They're not all bad.
This
What
must
are
have.
they?
This is a river random encounter, and the river is there. I need Jen to roll a D100.
Uh-oh.
And roll this dice now. Like,
Did you guys? How many days did you tell the dwarf that you'd be back? Did you say a month?
A month.
Okay.
Oh,
One.
What? No
it's either
fucking
really good
way.
or real bad.
Yeah.
Like,
No way do you roll a nat 1 on a D100.
Ooh, I like it. And I'm gonna need time to
Wait,
set it up.
Red
It's
Dragon.
1 month.
Damn, fuck.
It's 1 month, including when we went to Fort Valerian.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know how long that is. I lost track.
This is interesting. Let me read this quick. Maybe we can get this encounter done tonight. I was thinking that we'd probably have to call it here, but I might be able to finish this one tonight.
One phone at a time.
Interesting.
No way. A nat 1 on a D100. The fuck are those odds? That's crazy.
1 in 100.
I know, but that's insane. Okay. Oh. Oh, right.
Oh, that's what the odds are.
Okay.
Corey was like, duh.
Jen,
Fucking
roll
idiot.
me a D4.
Jen, roll this dice. I know. We'll get it this time a lot easier. One sec. One.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Another one?
Jen's gotta stop rolling.
I'm doing so well.
Who has? Does anyone have a passive perception of 15 or higher?
Not me.
No.
No.
I got
13.
Okay, I need
Well-
perception checks from all of you guys, please.
13. Is that? Wait a second.
Oh.
Is that in the jungles? So I should have
It is, yeah.
advantage.
Is it past 40 feet?
It is. Alcor doesn't get to make this check because you're dying.
Aw.
Chad,
That's
the only
me.
one who passed.
Can't even roll.
Oh, Talon, you didn't pass. You didn't roll. Go ahead, Talon. Sorry.
It doesn't let me roll.
Refresh the page.
Oh.
Also,
Might-
Pat, just to remind you, I remain alert to danger, even
Yeah.
when doing other tasks.
No problem.
Just so you know.
No problem.
He's like, yeah, in your eyes, you don't see anything. It's great.
There are very specific guidelines set out for if you see this or not.
Mm.
When I click on the passive perception,
No,
No,
just normal
you just
perception.
click on normal perception. Yeah, it's under the skills.
oh, I'm sorry.
Good, man.
Perception.
All right, Chad. You see overhead flying quite high, almost to the point where you don't think you'd be able to get their attention. You see this. I've put it in your journal.
Oh, okay.
You see it?
Give me 1 second. The journal's the books or the book, the single book. Which one's the journal?
Terrafolk?
The single book.
Okay.
Terrafolk?
Under.
I'll private message you here.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm not
No
seeing
problem.
anything.
I'll show everyone because we're not going to metagame, but I only put it in your journal there.
Okay.
Everyone see it?
What are we looking at?
Damn. Okay. Just one?
Okay, so it looked like it did only share it with Forrest. No, two of them flying
of them.
very high over your camp. it would take a very loud yell to get their attention if you wanted to.
Ooh.
Okay. Would I have any recollection or knowledge of what this thing is?
You can give me a history check.
All right. History. Oof. No.
Yeah, no.
But this is a risk. Could be useful knowing the situation we're in. So out of, I think, the desperate situation that is happening, he's going to cast Thunderous Smite on the ground.
Okay.
Oops, I did not mean to do that. Hold on, I meant to link it here.
Oh, that's all right. I got the gist of it. Just
Yeah,
absorb the
it's
squat.
loud as fuck. So he takes his blade and slams it down into the dirt and gives out a roar, and it shatters with thunderous noise to try to pull their attention.
Jeez, man. If you don't kill a bug, you just slap it. You don't need to do all that.
These things, they might be able to help us.
What things? What
Oh
are you
yeah,
talking about?
got their attention.
Yep. Yep.
A few
Right.
minutes later, all of you guys can see some stuff. A couple creatures that look like this, circling about 100 feet above your camp. Does everyone see it?
Okay.
Yes.
How many of them?
2.
Okay.
You guys can. Everybody can give me history except for Corey.
History?
History.
Damn. Big rolls, bud.
Everybody knows Butt Chat. Great.
Yeah.
Probably not me.
Fred and Talon, you guys have heard of these. They're called Aarakocra, and they are friendly bird humanoids. They are leaning to the good spectrum of things. After sharing the name, I will give you some Volo insight of them. Medium humanoids, they're good. They live in big roosts up high. They're decent fighters. They like to throw javelins. Yeah, they're peaceful folk. And as of lately, their numbers have been dwindling in the jungle. They land a few feet away from you guys and show their hands in a sign of peace. And it's at this very moment that I want everyone to send me their MVPs for the night.
Okay.
Good game.
That was fun today. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries. You guys did great. The jungle grind, man. Jeez, we moved like 3 squares. Fucking exhaustion.
Exhaustion's tough. It's a tough one.
I've got some homework, so. Okay.
Oh, the MVP from last time was
Me.
Dan.
Me.
So don't vote for Dan.
was Fred. Okay.
Forest. All right, just need Dan.
What this?
Got it. Vote number 1. Alcor for his Murloc gurgles and being incapacitated and still RPing. So Dan is for Alcor. Okay. I've got a vote for Chad, saving the day with his blessings.
Bless you.
Got it. It's a vote for Chad. I've got a vote for Alcor for the Navy SEAL impression and for suffering for so long.
Bleeding hard for the sufferers, eh?
Everyone was envisioning the eyes peeling out of the water line.
Yeah, the Rambo.
Yeah.
That was clutch.
I've got another vote for Alcor for the Navy SEAL impression and for suffering for so long. That was the last one.
Oh.
I've got another vote for Alcor for his RPing of a dying man, but still putting up a fight.
Hell yeah. I'm no quitter.
Even though he's probably private messaging Pat, he's like, I'm gonna kill this character.
No.
I'm going full Dean on this.
We're
No.
dying.
Fuck you.
I've got so that Alcor is gonna win, but I do have one vote left to see if Alcor sweeps. And does Alcor sweep? Chad for his good roleplay and faith in God.
Amen.
All right, Alcor wins the MVP. I'm gonna go with straight up 100 experience points for Alcor.
XP.
Nice.
Nice.
Everyone who had inspiration that didn't use it, please remove it.
Okay.
I've got a bit of homework that I'll get done for you guys between this session and the next session. I would like to play next Thursday. If anyone can't, just let me know, and we won't.
I'm good.
Good game, guys, and we will start off next game with a bit of roleplay from the Era Krokra.
All right. GG,
Nice.
everyone.
Good game, guys. That was fun.
Mm.
I gotta
Night,
go to
guys.
bed.